Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. As part of the usual, I am Cable S. Cable. Greetings and salutations, and welcome back. Apologies for the last video. It kind of cut out as we were getting ready to finish our elemental deck. So, without further ado, let's finish up that elemental deck, and then we can switch over to the next one. So, next one up is the Skizzerit. 4-drop, 5/3, 3 colorless, 1 red. Kicker, 1 red. You may pay additional red and you pay this. Trample and haste. At the end of turn, sacrifice Skillick unless the kicker cost was paid. Next up we have standard mountain. Next up we have a Tunnel Ignis. 2-drop, elemental, 2 colorless, 1 red. Or, I'm sorry, 2/1, 1 colorless, 1 red to summon. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under an opponent's control, if that player has another land under that battle... what the fuck? Whenever a land enters the battlefield under an opponent's control, if that player has another land enter the battlefield under his or her controller this turn, Tunnel Ignis deals 3 damage to that player. So essentially that's kind of restricting you to playing only 1 land per turn unless you're taking a lightning bolt. Okay, that makes sense now. Next is up a forest. And then we have the Thicket Elemental. 5-drop, 4/4, 3 colorless, 2 green. Kicker, 2, 1 colorless, 1 green. When Thicket Elemental comes into play, if you pay the kicker cost, you may reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a creature card. If you do, put that card into play and shuffle all other cards revealed this way into your library. From Evasion. And the final card for the Elemental deck will be Fireball. X red. Sorcery. Fireball deals X damage divided evenly rounded down among any number of target creatures and or players. An additional cost to play Fireball, pay 1 color for each target beyond the first. So essentially, every time you want to redirect damage, it's going to cost you an extra mana, which comes with the territory. So that will finish up the Elemental deck. Thank you for coming back to the video, and we got that one sorted. So now we switch gears over to the next one. If you're enjoying the video, please give it a like, and if you're enjoying the content, please subscribe, because we do a lot more than just unboxings here. We have other gaming systems, we have other unboxings, we have tabletop games we play, and a whole bunch of other stuff. So without further ado, let's hop into the next deck after I sneeze. Fucking Christ. Yeah! Alright, next deck up is going to be a, I think it's 2 color? It's green-red, beasties, but specifically worms. I've come up with a nickname either Can of Worms or Worms Are Among Us, or Worms Are Us. I'm not sure what I'm going to call it with, but we'll figure it out. So, without further ado, let's go check this one out. First up, we have Dogpile. 4-drop. Instant. 3 colorless, 1 red. Instant. Dogpile deals damage to target creature or player equal to the number of attacking creatures you control. Next up, we have Rootbreaker Worm. 7-drop, 6/6, Trample. 5 colorless, 2 green. We have Standard Mountain, Standard Forest, Standard Forest. Then we have, next one's a Nesting Worm. 6-drop, 4/3, 4 colorless, 2 green, Trample. When Nesting Worm comes into play, you may search your library for up to 3 Nesting Worm cards. Reveal them and put them into your hand. If you do, shuffle your library. So it sets you up to have multiple shuffles if you are drawing dead. Next up, you have Standard Forest. And then we have the Jungle Weaver. It's 7-drop, 5/6, reach, cycling 2. Can block creatures with flying. Cycling, discard this card, draw the card. So it's worms and spiders, oh my. Next up, it's the Crawl Worm. 6-drop, 6/4, 4 colorless, 2 green. Next up, we have the Acid Web Spider, 5-drop, 3/5, 3 colorless, 2 green. Reach. When Acid Web Spider enters the battlefield, you may destroy target equipment. Next up, we have Revive, 2-drop, sorcery, 1 colorless, 1 green. Return target green card from your graveyard to your hand. Next up, we have the Yamamaya Worm, 6-drop, 6/4, 4 colorless, 2 green, trample. Next up, we have Earthquake, X red, sorcery. Earthquake deals X damage to each creature without flying and each player. Next up, we have the Corson Drover, 4-drop, 2/2, 3 colorless, 1 green. It's an elf. Creature spells you play with converted mana cost 6 or more cost 2 less colorless to play. Next up, we have the Shard Convergence, 4-drop, sorcery, 3 colorless, 1 green. Search your library for a Plains card, an Island card, a Swamp card, and a Mountain card. Reveal those cards and put them into your hand and shuffle your library. Next up, we have Desert Twister, 6-drop, sorcery, destroy target permanent. 4 colorless, 2 green. Next up, we have Roar of the Worm, 7-drop, sorcery. Put a 6/6 green worm creature token into play. Flashback 4. You may play this card from your graveyard for its flashback cost, then remove it from the game. Next up, we have Scaled Worm, 8-drop, 7/6, 7 colorless, 1 green. Next up, we have Scale Up, 1 green, sorcery. Until end of turn, target creature you control becomes a green worm with base and power toughness 6/4. Overload 6. 4 colors, 2 green. You may cast this spell for its overload cost. If you do, change its text by replacing all instances of target with each. So you can turn all your mini tokens into 6/4 brutal ass worms. Fun times, right? A bunch of insects become fucking worms for a turn. It's just a fucking bad day. Next up, we have Rhythm of the Wild, 3-drop enchantment, 1 colorless, 1 green, 1 red. Creature spells you control can't be countered. Non-token creatures you control have Riot. They enter the battlefield with your choice of 1 counter or haste. Next up, Standard Forest. Standard Forest. Next up, we have Maltani's Decree, 4-drop, sorcery, 3 colorless, 1 green. Destroy all enchantments. You gain 2 life for each enchantment destroyed this way. Next up, Standard Forest. Then we have an Elvish Guidance, 3-drop, Enchanted Land, 2 colorless, 1 green. Whenever Enchanted Land is tapped for mana, a controller adds green to her mana pool for each elf in play. So it makes your big beasties pretty easy to sand, easy to summon. Then we have Crush of Worms, 9-drop, 6 colorless, 3 forest. Put 3 6/6 green worm creature tokens into play. Flashback of 9, 10, 11, 12. So 9 colorless, 3 forest. You may play this again from your graveyard for its flashback cost. So 3 6/6 green worm tokens. Bad days, all in together. Standard Mountain, Standard Forest. We have Fierce Empath, 3-drop elf, 2 colorless, 1 green. When Fierce Empath comes into play, you may search your library for a creature card with converted mana cost 6 or more, reveal it and put it into your hand, then shuffle your library. Next up, we have another Forest, Standard Forest. We have another Dogpile. We have Standard Mountain. Then we have an Ember Weaver, 3-drop, 2 colorless, 1 green, 2/3. Reach. As long as you control a red permanent, Ember Weave gets +1/+0 and has first strike. Now we have a second Ember Weaver. Then we have a Root Breaker Worm, 5-drop, 5/6, 7-drop, 6/6, trample. Next up, we have Spider Silk Armor. 3 drop, 2 colorless, 1 green. Creatures you control get +0/+1 and may block as though they had flying. So all your worms can somehow eat birds. Next up we have Street Breaker Worm. 5 drop, 6/4, 3 colorless, 1 red, 1 green. Next up we have Vitalize. 1 green, instant. Untap all creatures you control. Next up we have a Primal Force Mage. 3 drop, 2/2. When 2 colorless, 1 green. Whenever another creature comes into play under your control, that creature gets +3/+3 until end of turn. Next up is the Quilled Slagworm. 7 drop, 8/8. 4 colorless, 3 green. Next up we have a segmented worm. 5 drop, 5/5, 3 colorless, 1 green, 1 red. Whenever a segmented worm is the target of a spell or ability, put a -1/-1 counter on it. We have another Rootbreaker Worm. Next up we have a Duskdale Worm. 7 drop, 7/7, 5 colorless, 2 green, trample. Next up we have the Ravaging Riftworm. 3 drop, 6/6, 1 colorless, 2 green. Kicker 4. Vanishing 2. This permanent comes into play with 2 time counters on it. At the beginning of your upkeep, remove a time counter from it. When the last one is removed, sacrifice it. If you play the kicker cost, Ravaging Worm comes into play with 3 additional time counters on it. Next up we have a Siege Worm. 7 drop, 5/5, Convoke, 5 colorless, 2 green. Convoke, trample. And Convoke, for those that are wondering, each creature you tap while paying this spell reduces its cost by 1 colorless or by 1 mana of that creature's color. So essentially you pay 2 creatures that are green, you drop the 2 required green forests that are in play. Next up we have Metamorphic Worm. 5 drop, 3/3, 3 colorless, 2 green. Threshold, Metamorphic Worm gets +4/+4. Threshold, for those who are wondering, has as long as there's 7 or more cards in your graveyard. Next up, we have another Scaled Worm. Next up, we have a Pale Recluse. 6 drop, 4/5, reach, Forest Cycling, Plane Cycling, for 2 colorless each. Discard this card, search your library for a forest or plane card, reveal it, and put it into your hand, then shuffle your library. Another Duskdale Worm. Standard Mountain, Standard Island. Next up we have a Rumination Worm. Ruination. 6 drop, 7/6, 4 colorless, 1 red, 1 green. We got a Forest, another Rootbreaker Worm, another Dogpile, another Quilled Slagworm. Then we have an Enlisted Worm. 6 drop, 5/5, Cascade, 4 colorless, 1 green, 1 white. When you play the spell, remove a card from the top of your library from the game until you remove a non-land card that costs less. You may play it without paying its mana cost. Put that removed cards on the bottom of your When you play this spell, remove cards from the top of your library from the game until you remove a non-land card that costs less. You may play it without paying its mana cost. Put the removed cards on the bottom in a random order. There we go, words. I knows them. Next up, we have the Plated Slagworm. 7 drop, 8/8, 4 colorless, 3 green. Plated Slagworm can't be the target of spells or abilities your opponents control. Next up, Standard Mountain, Standard Forest. Then we have another Roar of the Worm. Another standard mountain, standard forest. I think that's the 4th Dustdale worm. Our 3rd Ember Weaver. We have wood elves, 3-drop, 1/1, 2 colorless, 1 green. When wood elves come into play, you search your library for a forest card, put that card into play, then shuffle your library. Next up, we have Havenwood Worm, 7-drop, 5/6, flash, trample. Can play any spell. Play this at any time you can play an instant. 7-drop, 5/6. Next up, we have a giant spider, 4-drop, 2/4, reach, 3 colorless, 1 green. We have a tranquility, 3-drop, sorcery, destroy all enchantments. Next up, we have the wirewood elf, 2-drop, 1/2 elf, 1 colorless, 1 green. Add 1 green to your mana pool. Our last Rootbreaker worm. Standard forest, standard forest, standard forest. Then we have a plated spider, 5-drop, 4/4, 4 colorless, 1 green. Plated spider can block as though it had flying. Standard forest, standard forest. Next up, we have the Finehorn Elder, 3-drop, 1/1, 2 colorless, 1 green. Tap, add 2 green to your mana pool. Standard forest. Next up, we have Root Grapple, 5-drop, tribal instant, tree folk, 4 colorless, 1 green. Destroy target non-creature permanent. If you control a tree folk, draw the card. Next up, we have Arrogant Worm, 5-drop, 4/4, 3 colorless, 2 green, trample, madness 3. You may play this card for its madness cost at the time you discard it from your hand. You may play this card for its madness cost at the time you discard it from your hand. So essentially, you pitch it to play it without paying its mana cost. So next up, we have Scent of Ivy, 1-drop, instant, 1 green. Reveal any number of green cards in your hand. Target creature gets +X till end of turn, where X is the number of green cards revealed this way. Next up, we have the Gravel Tiller Worm, 6-drop, 4/4, trample, set 5 colorless, 1 green, morbid. Grave Tiller Worm enters the battlefield with 4 +1/+1 counters on it if a creature died this turn. Next up, we have the Auto Chiton Worm, 9/4, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 drop, 9, 14, convoke, trample. We have a Spine Worm next, 5-drop, 5/4, 4 colorless, 1 green. We have Sylvan Library, 2-drop, enchantment. Play tap 0, draw 2 cards, then choose any 2 cards in your hand and draw 2 cards, then choose any 2 cards in your hand. Draw this turn. For each of those cards, pay 4 life or put that card back on the top of your library. Uses the ability only during your draw phase and only once per turn. If you really want something that bad. Next up, we have another Havenwood Worm. Then we have a Pouncing Worm, 4-drop, 3/3, 3 colorless, 1 green, kicker 3, 2 colorless, 1 green. If you pay the kicker cost, Pouncing Worm comes into play with 3 1/1 +1/+1 counters on it and with haste. So it becomes a 6/6 haster. Next up, we have Gorger Worm, 5-drop, 5/5, 3 colorless, 1 red, 1 green, devour 1. As this comes into play, you may sacrifice any number of creatures. These creature comes into play with that many +1/+1 counters on it. So if you have a lot of tokens, you sacrifice them for a bigger guy. Then we have either our third or our last Roar of the Worm. Next up, we have the Steam Spitter, 5-drop, 1/5, 4 colorless, 1 green. Steam Spitter can block as though it had filing. Steam Spitter gets +1/+1 till end of turn, so it's a green fire-breathing spider. Excuse me. Next up, Multani's Decree, 4-drop, sorcery, destroy all enchantments. You gain 2 life for each enchantment destroyed this way. Standard Forest. Next up, we have the Mighty Emergence, 3-drop enchantment. Whenever a creature with power 5 or greater comes into play under your control, you may put 2 1/1 counters on it. Yeah, and then there's our last Dustdal Worth. I might have to double check, 'cause I think that might be number 4 or number 5, but it's been a while, so it kind of got mixed in there. Another Standard Forest. Another Coruscant Drover. Another Giant Spider. Another Plated Spider. Standard Forest. Standard Forest. Then we have the Soulfire, 3-drop instant, 2 colorless, 1 red. Target creature you control in play deals damage equal to its power to target creature or player. Standard Forest. Yeah, we got too many Dustdales in here. Another Soulfire. Yeah, I think I got way too many in there. So there's another Forest, Standard Forest, Standard Forest. Then the absolute bastard of the deck, Taunting Elf, 1 Forest. Elf, all creatures able to block Taunting Elf do so. So he draws all the heat while all the worms start rambling across the battlefield. It's a bad fucking day. Standard Forest, Standard Mountain. We have a Fog. We have a Mob Justice, 2-drop, 1 colorless, 1 red. Sorcery, Mob Justice deals 1 damage to target player for each creature you control. We have another Fyndhorn Elder, 3-drop. Yeah, we have another one of those. Another Wirewood Elf. We have Llanowar Elf, 1-drop, 1/1, 1 green. Tap, add a green to your mana pool. Another Giant Spider. Another Wood Elf. Another Nesting Worm, as well as another Nesting Worm. Standard Mountain, Standard Forest, another Plated Spider, and a Forest. So that will do it for our Worms Are Us deck. I thank you all for coming out to the channel once again. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like, and if you enjoying the content, please subscribe to the channel. Until next time, this is Cobble saying, have a good night, and we shall see you in the next one.